Alrighty, and we're live. Mixing it up today. Decided to dust off the Berserker. Take him over the Loping Plains and see how much fun it is. A heads up, I am going to need to step away for a minute here in a few minutes. Somebody's stopping by quickly. But then we shall return. Ah, my epic. Hey B, how you doing? Yep, I try to get on here every day at noon. Life. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Last time I played this character, I went out and got my epic 1.0 just for something to do. I am digging it. I really am. There's still some fine tuning that I have to do, but whoa, didn't realize that was all up in my face. Like this, but really digging it. Lots of space. Lots of space. Surrounded by monitors. Makes me happy. Good God, you can tell how long it's been since I played this character. Still got quest leavings from what the heck's it called? Right after Crescent Reach. We can get rid of those. Won't be going back there with this character. Got plenty of axe fixins. Axe fixins, not ass fixins. Excuse me. And we'll grab our dragon scale face sight. It's weird, you gotta buy something from this guy and then you gotta give it right back to him. That's the kind of business I want to get in. Rick, Zegany. I'm really tempted to reinstall the P99 stuff and run through the Forbidden Forest again. Or the Hidden Forest again, the Hidden Forest server. It's a neat little server. Suitable for somebody with my limited game time. Why am I floating? Somebody hit me with a thing. Oh, my ranger. Yeah, P99 is a good thing. It gives people the old game. It's done with complete consent from Daybreak. So can't really get too mad about it. Daybreak likes it. Yeah, a lot of people don't want progression though, Rick. A lot of people just want to stay on classic WoW. Or WoW, sorry, forgive me. EverQuest. Oh, it's obviously a better server. It's got more resources at its disposal. But I'm glad not only that P99's there, but that Daybreak allows it. It doesn't really infringe on their business model at all. And where the heck am I at? Here. And how do I, there it goes, there it is, there it is. Alright, so we gotta go that way. Whoa. That always freaks me out. Hey, fella. He got me. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Readjust my windows here. Good, glad to hear it. It's not coming along at all yet. Just haven't had a chance. It's right across the valley. Yeah, it's right across there. Boom, boom, boom. I downloaded the elements for it, but I just haven't had a good chunk of time to just sit down and assemble it all together. Good morning, Les. How you doing? That little tip you gave me about the auto skill really coming in handy. Okay. So I can get rid of that one too. I don't need the charm anymore. Oh, nice. Those nights are always fun. I'm just going to grab every quest I see. Whoa. Oh, come on. Stop giving me stuff. This guy has way too many quests available. Okay, we did missions. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we did all those. Patch notes. I like surprises. Patch? What patch? Why is everything in the fear root level 100 now? um, speaking of patch notes, couple of sorry about this microphone thing. I gotta readjust everything. Nothing's normal yet, or nothing's comfortable yet. Doing a stream last week, and somebody wanted me to take a wood elf over to Calatin, and while we were there, we popped our head into Crushbone. You know, Crushbone, nice little leveling area for a low level whatever. And so I go into Crushbone, and everything's like beet red, really high level stuff. Then I went back and read later they'd tweaked the zone for a special event kind of thing. So that was fun. Too many quests. Figure if I get them all and I just kill everything I encounter, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to complete the majority of them. Yeah, it was quite a shock. Fortunately, I was able to pop right back out of the zone again before anything murdered me, but yeah. Did I talk to this guy yet? Nope, guess not. Or lady, not guy. One of the first streams I did when I picked up streaming again, like what was it, 2 months ago, was getting this guy's 1.0 epic. And I really haven't done anything with him since, so he's not fully set up, but we'll manage. Anybody else? Anybody else? Ah, this guy. Bald dwarf. Sad thing. Hate to see it. All right. 23 plat. What freaking level is this mercenary? Jesus Christ! I better start making some money. Hello. Oh, really? Are they doing some kind of patch today or something? Okay, that thing I warned you about just happened, so I'll be back in just a minute. Sorry about the break. You know, life. I'll be right back. I'm still monitoring chat, but yeah. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, I killed those minotaurs, but it didn't seem to advance any of the quests, so I guess I can just skip them for now. What is this? I don't even know what my abilities are. Axabralos. Ah, neat. Blood Hatchet is my dot. Okay. So let's swap those two around. Berserkers don't get a lot of AoEs, do they? Where is my snare? Oh, you see, that's the thing. It's the playing them right that gives me the problem. Definitely not my main. Where is the snare? I know you get a snare. There it is. Put that on 8. Okay. We'll muddle through. We will muddle through. Do I not have anything equipped? Ah, man. That sucks. I have to remove this to use my ranged attacks? Somebody didn't think this through. Screw it. We'll beat them up by hand. Got it. Yeah, I seem to recall them being very AoE competent. Oh, that's why I did that. Alright. Maybe he's out of range. Hey, Bell, thanks. Appreciate that. How you doing today? Yeah. Yeah, you just swing at the zone. This is very shiny. Coming along nicely. Thanks for asking. Bit chaotic today. A lot of life going on. Come on, you're right there. I can see you. Maybe you can't target it. There's a quest involving this corpse. Did it with my ranger. But I don't remember what it is. I can honestly say I definitely prefer the ranger. No, 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 no. What is it? 8. Stop running. That's got to be closer. It's a big old clump of trees. So where exactly are we going? Oh, there's a name thing up there. Let's go check it out. So glad they added maps. Made life so much easier. There's minotaurs at the farm. Oh, that's right, that one guy's right up here. Let's go talk to him. Where's he at? Where's he at? He's usually right there. He is. Alright, and then what do we hail him again? Alright, yeah. Escort missions suck. Whoever invented escort missions should be taken out into a field and shot with a very small caliber pistol. So it is one per zone, not one per creature type. Now we know. Yeah, I know, they're miserable. They just put them in there to... That's their revenge against all those people that scream at them on the message boards. Oh yeah, you bastard, you want to complain about the game? Here, have another escort mission. Dude's gonna get himself killed. Thanks for your help there, pal. He's just wandering around. Where's my brother? I don't know where my brother is. And then he leaves. What's up with that? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We have to kill 10 of these guys, right? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am. Yeah, okay, I gotta kill 10 of those guys. I've been playing a long time, just not very well. Since Kunark came out. Off and on. Little thing floating in the air. We're sitting here looking at me going like this. What the hell's wrong with him? There's a little dust mote or something floating in the air. No, no, I do not. Nope. I have a very strict policy against never maxing out a character in any game ever. Way too much pressure. Who needs that in their life? The 85s I got were due to the character upgrades. Three accounts, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 or 15. I forget. Wait. These guys drop goofy bone chips. But that's not done. '85. My 485s are a monk, ranger, berserker, and cleric. Just so I didn't have to level a cleric. I actually made a cleric when they were giving out the event, or giving out the upgrade, just to have one for 2-boxing and whatnot. This is a farm. This is not a mine. I think you're lost. Then there's a smattering of like 40s and 50s, and some lower level characters. Experiments. But by far my favorite is, well, it's a toss up between the monk and the ranger. Ranger's my oldest character. I think. It might, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it might be my Shadow Knight, who I never play. But if it's not the Ranger, then the Ranger's second oldest. Bard is the class I like the best, but I'm really not that good at it. I like to tinker around with it, but I don't have what it takes to be a dedicated, committed Bard player. What do we need? 10 of those. Yeah, monks are fun. Monks are really interactive. Well, they were until, you know, auto skill. Thanks, Les. But yeah, I like the way a monk plays. But the ranger is just, you know, for the utility, and just I like to explore. And rangers are just excellent for exploring. So, where's the horse going? No, don't do that. Yeah, yeah, I can't stand rogues, to be honest with you. My very first character was a rogue. Um, on Valenzac. Uh, because it was, you know, in D&D I like to play rogues. Um, does not play like a D&D rogue at all. And well, yeah, I guess it kind of does, but I just don't enjoy the way they play. I got another one, but I'll crack him out when my son logs on. I'll play the rogue, and he'll play some such thing. I forget. There's a variety of ways. I'm using the Twitch alerts chat feed for the chat now, but you can also do a window capture. You do when you do your live stream, you do a pop out of the chat box, and then you do a window capture of the popped out chat box, and just plug that into your streaming software. OBS is what I'm using. Variety of different ways you can do it. Twitch gave people a lot of incentive to improve the format. And YouTube gets to benefit from that. See? Peaceful coexistence. And that whole time during the entire description, I was on the other screen pointing at the things with my mouse, you know, to point out what I'm talking about, like you can actually see this. So, just like to point that out. What is it about rogues that makes them good pullers? I mean, I knew monks were great pullers back in the day, but it's really nice. B. It's use the studio. Don't use the classic. Don't yeah. Do yourself a favor. Uh, After you get comfortable with the studio, it makes using classic much easier. And classic does have some advantages, especially if you ever do like dual streaming between Twitch and YouTube. You can have one of each client running, unless you do a clone of your original client, your studio or whatever. But that requires a little more knowledge. But yeah, studio is really nice. Relatively easy to figure out. Some of the terminology might throw you a little bit, but like browser source. When I put the chat in on the Twitch alerts thing, it gives you a URL that you plug into the browser alert or browser cat. Give me a second. Browser source. See what I mean? Terms. It gives you a URL to plug into the browser source option, and yeah, then it feeds the chat in. There's a slight delay between because it goes from your computer to YouTube, and then from YouTube it'll go to the Twitch alert chat thing, and then it goes to the stream. So slight bit of additional delay, like a second or two. Something to be aware of. Where is this guy? Well, I guess we're gonna kill them all. Lots of good help online with it, though. Got a question, just Google it, and pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, there's like a 20-second delay on the chat, and that's just nature of the beast. So you can't get around that right now. We just don't have the speed, the bandwidth. Well, yeah, both. Where's the dude I have to kill? There he is. Get over here. We need to have a chat. Your brother's very worried about you, and he wants you to come home. Attacking always works well in these situations. I found that if you start attacking the bad guy, it dies faster. Hey, bud. Oh, you die already. God. There's always alt tabbing B. If you're like streaming a game, for example, you're going to want to do it in full screen windowed anyhow. Um, so you should always have. It's a little bit of a pain. You're going to be streaming some stuff that you don't intend to stream. Like your OBS software and whatnot. But it is doable. I've done it. Yeah, auto attack. Yeah. Don't report me. Well, that's right. You actually want me to give you something. Now, what have we here? What is a Fear Fang? I want to kill a Fear Fang. Oh, it's an orc. Why do they put them so dense? Good lord, you can't pull one without pulling the entire camp. Oh, hey Daniel, welcome back. Glad to see you can make it. Seems to be a popular stop for those avoiding work. That is a Dwarf Berserker. His name is Max. He has a receding hairline, but we don't like to talk about it. Sensitive. What is that? tad more squishy than the warriors. Oops. Oh well. Fear Fang. I don't see anybody named Fear Fang, do you? Yeah, I bet I can pull them 3 at a time. That snare lasts quite a while. Very nice. Axe of the Eradicator. Knew it was around here somewhere. Blood Moon Necro. He's gonna fear kite me. The beast went down swinging today. She did not want to take her nap. Well, she did. She was tired. She was just fighting it. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, what's fun about this zone is the zone lines are difficult to get to. So if you get a long train following you, let's see what happens. Worst will happen is I'll die. Move to Tokyo. Don't they make their employees do that? Quick power naps. Shit. Wrong button. That laugh always cracks me up. That skeleton laugh. Oh, I don't have a trade satchel on this guy. Odd. Is that what you're having for lunch? Just fall over, please. Thank you. Running is another thing that really bothers me in video games, when the bad guys run away. I'm just going to do a loop around the zone and see what I can find. DQ's really up in their game. This didn't notice until that last fight that these guys actually change into werewolf things. No, I don't have any. See that? Now he's all furry. Neat. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, you played Asheron's Call, Daniel? That is cool. That was a game I cut my teeth on. Yeah. There's orcs and goblins and all that stuff. Uh, don't know that it really has an impact on the game. Faction is more of a thing than anything. Oh yeah, no. I suppose, but have you checked out the work they've been doing on the emulator servers? P, the guy who did Split P, uh, putting together an emulated server, and some people are, and he's allowing people to copy the code so that they can start up their own servers. Making really good progress. They basically had to do it from the ground up with DAT files. What the heck is that? Isn't that adorable? Look at that thing. What is that? Teeny tiny little skeleton. Oh, I want one. I don't even want to kill it. So, not quite dead yet. Look up FATAC, PH.net. They brought the official game down not too long ago, and there was a great outcry. I don't know if faster is necessarily a problem. I think you just want to beef up the motor. You know, maybe put like a 2-stroke lawnmower engine in it or something. AC2 was horrible. AC2 was a cool game, but it wasn't Asheron's Call. That was the problem. Same with EverQuest. EverQuest and EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 is a great game, but it's not EverQuest. We've had this discussion. But there are people working on AC2 also, because it did have a loyal, if minuscule, following. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, times change. But you just make new ones. That's what I did. I took like a 4, 5, 6 year break. No, God, I don't know how long. A long break, a very long break from Asheron's Call, and then went back like 3 or 4 months before they brought the servers down, and just had a lot of fun with it. I can't believe that game's still with that. And wow, what's the other one? Oh God, I have no idea. Can't think of names. It's gonna bother me until I figure it out. Let me look it up. Oh, hey, fellas, where'd you come from? 1 second, I seem to have acquired some friends. What the hell? They're coming from everywhere. One of them got away from me when I had my head turned, didn't they? Oh yeah, we're not gonna survive this one. Stop punching my skeleton. Oh shit, alright, we're out of here. Mark just died. We're done. There are golems in the game, but it's different. It's different. I mean, some weapons will have like bane damage versus certain creature types, so they do have the tags. You know, this is tagged as a goblin. This is tagged as an orc. But it's not quite the same. It's not as significant in EverQuest as it is in Asheron's Call. Boy, they are not giving up. Where am I at? Just right off the top of my head, that's the only time I can think of it being significant is when like you have bane damage versus a specific type of critter on like a weapon augmentation or something. Like in the very first dungeon that you do when you're making a new character, you get a little augment for your weapon that does +2 bane damage to kobolds. And like undead are immune to stun effects, that kind of thing. But no, not like AC was, where you had golems, and there were 800 different flavors of golems, and they all dropped motes for Atlan weapons and that kind of thing. Not quite the same. No, I'm gonna go. Oh no, I can't sell loot in this zone. Jesus Christ, nobody will freaking talk to you until you have reputation build up. Faction. And that sounds like a good spot to take a brief break. I will be back momentarily. Wait for my merc to repop. And yeah, smoke them if you got them. Alright folks, sorry about that. Sitting here doing the pee-pee dance underneath the desk. Sorry, give me a second. Yes, coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. So yeah, during these streams are very frequent occasions. Um, I don't know if you have the apparatus to do so, but if you get a video capture card, you can run your streaming software from a second PC. Just feed your gaming rig into the second PC through the video capture card, and then stream on the video capture card, and it really makes your stream run a lot better. Splits the demands up. Am I still levitating? Yes. Adso, what's going on? How is life treating you? Another perk to playing the ranger, you don't get attacked by everything. Asheron's Call. No, sorry, I thought of a story. Now I just have to remember what it was. Asheron's Call and EverQuest came out within a few months of each other. EverQuest beat them to the punch. I started on Asheron's Call, and then yeah, I've told the story. Half my friends were on AC, the other half were on EQ. So I started on AC because I went to a buddy's house and he was playing, and he was running down the beach outside one of the towns, and there were all these people around fighting all these things on the beach, and he explained to me that these were actual people sitting at actual computers playing a game at the same time he is. Blew me away. This is like 99, I think it was. So I got into AC, and it was odd switching over to EQ because in Asheron's Call, it's common to fight like big hordes of bad guys all at the same time. And then I come to EQ, and when you're solo playing, you don't want to take on too many at once because it takes much longer to kill. I remember backing myself into a corner in one of the dungeons where they have giant guys that are called Legions. Just backing myself into a corner and letting them surround me like 10 deep. Just murdering my way through. My little unarmed guy just doing his little punchy jabby things. It was an adrenaline rush. Much more active game. I'm not saying it's better, it's just different than EverQuest. EverQuest is much more laid back. Yeah, yeah. UO was the first to come out. Where am I at? Hey, look, water. Look at that sucker. That's a pretty neat little model. How do they walk? Stubby little legs. really impressed with what they're. I mean, considering the resources they have at their disposal, I'm really impressed with what they're able to do with it. I remember when I first started playing EQ, I took that same mindset, you know, where you just fight a bunch of bad guys all at the same time. And didn't work too well. Not too well at all. It took me a while to realize that that's not the way this game operates. Just wading into camps of orcs. Yeah, Berserker. Dwarf Berserker. 85. Just goofing around. Taking a little break from the ranger. I was going to do Star Wars today, but I just didn't feel like setting it all up. Didn't have time. It was a busy morning, so I didn't have time to sit down and do it right, and I didn't want to do half-ass it, so... Probably going to jump back on Star Wars tonight, though. Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, this is one of the ones I upgraded when they did the last upgrade offer. It's pretty neat. Compared to the alligators that are in Oasis. Very neat. They even die well. You're trying to get sick? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, if you do, it's the perfect excuse to sit in front of the computer for a couple of days and not do anything while you recover. So, you know, silver lining. Why does the crocodile have feathers? Well, why does he have a spell? Ah! Were you soloing or in a group? really been getting that itch to log back onto WoW lately too. Yeah, and those underfoot mobs have a lot of health. A lot of health. The whole entire expansion was underconned. I tell you what, the Berserkers hit pretty freaking hard. I guess that's kind of the point, though. Yeah, I know, but you know, you can't deny that they make a good game, Blizzard. It's just, I mean, that's just incontrovertible. They know how to make good games. I can understand the hostility toward it. It took a lot of people away from the older games like EverQuest and Asheron's Call. Yeah, so. But you can't deny it. They make a good game. Very well polished. Runs smooth. Works well. Fun. Good pacing. And what'd they peak at? 20 million? 20 million subs? Proof is in the pudding. I was a resistor for a long time. I didn't start playing WoW until well into Burning Crusade. Of course, at the time I had City of Heroes, so it was easy to resist things. That's why I only do private servers, B. I don't have to commit to anything. I can log on, I can scratch that itch, and then I can log off without feeling like I'm abandoning anything. It's also why I typically just do the free accounts on most games. It's just I'm not going to be there that long. Same problem you have. I just got to focus. I'm gonna let that guy live so he can tell all the others that I just came through here and murdered all his friends. It's important to leave one survivor to tell your tale. The best private server I ever played on for WoW was Eternal WoW, Wrath of the Lich King server. Such a good. I mean, they have several servers for different expansions, but I played on the Wrath of the Lich King server and had so much fun with that. And the live events that they do, just phenomenal. Lots of interaction between the guys who put it all together and the players. And they'll like announce a live event, and everybody will fly into the live event location, and they'll spawn like an extreme level Illidan or something like that, and everybody has to kill it. And then when you do, you get special trinkets that you can cash in on their store to get gear, or through one of their vendors to get gear and whatnot. Really neat server. Eternal WoW. But I've been poking my head in the Firestorm server. They have a Legion server up and running. With the obvious issues that go with that. Ah, it's the werewolf dudes. It's kind of neat seeing what other people will do with the games if they're given control. No, you can't do that, Les. Unless you do it like by invite only, because you quickly get mobbed with voices. I have a Discord set up. I haven't done anything with it yet, but this allows everybody to join in the conversation, everybody to see what's going on, whatnot. And I don't have to read your questions back, you know, like on replays, because it's all right there on the screen. So if somebody goes and watches a replay of the video, they can see what it is I'm responding to. But the voice chat thing, only on a very small scale. My son and I have done it a few times when we played a game together. We'll Skype each other and have both of them going at the same time. When you do like if you live stream a D&D game, for example, through Roll20, you can have up to 10 people, I believe. Oh yeah, and so the established players don't have time for that. It's a quick grind. It's quick grind to raid levels. Yeah, it did. It did. Be City Heroes. There are some folks working on that also. It's not City Heroes. One of them City of Titans, and the other one is called Vanguard Online, I believe. But that's another work in progress. There's a lot of retro stuff going on in the gaming world right now. Revisiting old titles that a lot feel were shut down too soon or whatever. Like EverQuest would have gotten shut down if Daybreak hadn't bought it, hadn't purchased it. There's no way Sony would let a game like this continue under their tutelage with you know, the limited amount of revenue that it generates. They're too big a company. They can't work in such small numbers, but a smaller company like Daybreak totally can. So. Warner Brothers brought the Asheron's Call rights, and they flat out refused to sanction anything. I'm hoping they do a movie about it. And same deal with NCSoft and City Heroes. They gave their blessing to do a spiritual successor, but that's about as far as they would go. All names, locations, content had to be changed, done from scratch. That is irritating, yes. You get a lot of those. Well, it's numbers, though. It's law of averages. They have so many more people playing than the average game that you're going to have that many more level 1 duelers. What's the point dueling at level 1? Well, somebody down here wants you to kill wargs, and since there's wargs here, we might as well do it. There we go. Now we have to kill 20 wargs. Excuse me a second, I'm going to eat another thing. Yeah. Don't forget, when we get to 100 subs, we're going to do the newbie run, Keynotes to Freeport newbie run. We're getting closer. Oh, hey fellas. Look at that. A whole small army of wargs right behind me. That's nice. I should look to the right more often. Oh, that's fun. No night vision. Getting attacked by every wolf and bear in the zone. Well, you just keep running east. You'll get there eventually. You got to go through the Karanas, and then through either through High Pass, or you can go through the Gorge of King Zorb and then through Runny Eye. I don't know why you would, but you can get through High Pass up that long valley pass. You know, that little path that goes up the top of the valley. Then go through High Pass into Kithakor, through the Common Lands, and then you're home. And then if you're going from, you just do it in reverse. Obviously. Pretty straight stretch, all things considered. Oh, well, look at it here. Looky, looky. Come back here, Mr. Ward. Alright, you gotta get off my murder. Yeah. That passes straight, and there's those drops, and you can't see them, so you think it's going to continue on, and then you go over that drop, and you find out it takes a hard jog to the right. And alrighty. Oh God. At the barbarian starting area always made me think of The Shining. I always felt like I was playing in a live-action version of The Shining. Yeah, that scene at the end where Jack Nicholson's running through the hedge maze. Oh shoot! I forgot all about him. Yeah, he'll be alright. We'll bring some friends, we'll have a party. To kill 20 of these things. Forgot all about it. I was just worried about getting that one orc off my mercenary. Got distracted by the conversation. Which is okay. Perfectly acceptable. It's what we're here for. Ha! Interrupted his spell. I think it's the first time I've ever managed to do that. It was an accident. Don't even think for a minute that I'm getting confident. They do. They do. Number 6. But they're going to die pretty quick. And it's not all that short. I pulled a mob with one, and the snare lasted well, or throughout the entire fight. That's the description says short-term snare, but it lasts for a nice chunk of time. That's your leg cut series, you know, leg cut, leg slash. Now it's tendon shear. I'm a cheap bastard. I don't want to use up all my axes on all the Berserker abilities. So every time you use one, it burns an axe. It'd be nice if Berserker's got the Endless Quiver discipline. Or AA. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize Druid Snare at higher levels lasted that long. No, yeah, the Druid, it's not that long. Not even close to that long. Minute's probably about right. I didn't time it. Now let's find out. Yeah, 1 minute. Oh good, we got some more. I got this warg flickering over here. I think the one that I let get away is going around telling all his friends about me. You can on a free account. Free account you only get 2 slots though. This is a very much grandfathered in old account. I have 8 characters on it, but I only have 5 available slots, which means that I get to keep the characters I've had from the past, but if I delete them, I don't get to make a new one until I pay the subscription. And then I have another silver account, which starts with 4 slots, and then a bronze account, tertiary account. That's the one that I made the cleric on. I made that account just to make a cleric. Monks get a snare now once you get high enough level to grab it, which is so nice. That was one thing I always hated about playing my monk, is the inability to snare your opponent. There's a thing down here. I want to go check it out. The beast is still asleep. I don't want to jinx it. Can't see through the grass. What do we got here? Warg, orc, warg. Nothing cool. Rusty oil spitter. That's why I made my enchanter. He was a gnome, just so I had a tinker. Alright, fellas, come over here. Need to get you out of the way. Skeleton cleric. That sounds like something that'll heal a lot. Where am I at? Graveyard up here. I like graveyards. Alright. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There's a thing called a citadel up there, and I want to see what it is. Oh, of course, why not? The price of curiosity. I hate it when you do that. It's called taunting. Read that in a book somewhere. Now, what do we have in here? Oh, it's chapel. It's not citadel. It's chapel. Really gotta get glasses. Hello? Can't help but think something's gonna jump out and murder me at any second. Oh, No, it's really just a building. Very effective combat technique taught by Shaolin monks. There's the graveyard. Let's go see it. Let me in. Oh, there's a path. Now, come on, it's a graveyard. There's got to be undead walking all over the place. There's one. And pineapple. You're going to get acid burns. Good news, Bob? Or, yeah, Bob, good news. You'll live to 30. See, now how are you supposed to do that? Alright, we're going to try this. It's not going to turn out well. I got 1, 2, 3. Nah, screw it. It'll just end in tears. I really want it though. Oh, well, how about that? Never mind. Yeah, we're out of here. See ya. Is that his own? Oh, yes, good. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go through. We'll just go through. And now we know. What's this area like? Anybody been here? Is it Hills of Shade? Ah, it can't be that bad. Yep. Looks like our time is coming to a close. I'm going to head back to the guild hall. Sell my loot. Well, no, I'm not going to sell my loot. Pretty close to beating it, huh? Alright, folks, I'm going to have to wrap that up here. The Beast is Awakening, and yeah, that's when I quit playing. I will be back on tonight, probably with Star Wars. So if Star Wars isn't your thing, if you don't know anything about it, check it out. Fun game, great game, excellent game. The Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic. That'll be around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you all for coming, and you folks have a great day. Go play some games.